All right, well, welcome back to another edition of this 3-Chord Thursday sipping session. This is crazy, dude. We've done so many of these so far.
I know, I'm excited. So we are with our friends over at Salvatore's, and we'll start with introductions, and then we'll dive into the cocktail, just because I feel like this one's going to do really well with our listeners and our fans that follow us. So you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Tommy Skabinski. Been Salvatore's for a very long period of time. Actually, I think I'll be going on about 10 years now. So.
Wow, good for you.
So yeah,
Congrats.
I actually started on and off. I started off in their banquet department when I was 18, and then just kind of worked my way up, and fortunately got the chance to run the bar. So
What drove you
really
to Salvatore's?
I always kind of at first a buddy of mine just put me up for the job. It was actually only the second restaurant that I ever worked in.
Okay.
So it was just more or less, hey, you gotta want to get a different job, different atmosphere. And then I had a buddy who worked out front here who was very professional and everything, and kind of taught me everything. So I went to more fine dining restaurants. And then I was speaking with Russell Salvatore the one day, and he's like, listen, I got a spot open at the bar. Do you want to come and be my number two over there at the time, because I was still working with Joe Santa Maria, and things just blossomed from there and just worked out well for me.
That's awesome.
Good for you, man. So let's dive into the cocktail that we're going to be making today. What's it called on your menu?
The burnt old fashioned.
Burnt Old Fashioned. Yeah. And you make it with which bourbon?
The blended bourbon.
Blended bourbon from 3-Chord.
Yes.
Outstanding. So why?
Well, we basically chose that because we like the profile taste. It had a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of maple, and actually we used a little maple syrup in the drink just to kind of help that profile as well.
Ooh,
so it actually worked out very well, especially with the burnt orange twist, getting the oils in there and giving that smokier taste too. Just matched well with the bourbon and the maple in there. So
making me salivate right now.
I know. Yeah, it's good. It's a great cocktail. I love using the burnt orange in a number of drinks because I definitely think it helps the flavor profile of the cocktail. But this blended bourbon just worked out so great for that, and it's actually our number 2 selling cocktail on the list.
Is it really?
Only because Moscow Mules. We have a variety of different types of them, and everybody loves Moscow Mules in the summertime. So
have you ever tried making Moscow Mule with 3-Chord?
We have not actually,
Okay.
but we can give that a shot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
We want to get to making this thing and see how it's made?
Well, let's talk through it really quick. So what are the ingredients?
All right, we start with the 3-Chord bourbon, obviously. Just a little bit of maple syrup, orange bitters, a couple dashes of orange bitters, and then we use a port wine that we float over the top of the drink when it's finished. Yeah, it's a nice little touch having the port.
What are the ounces? And
it's 2 ounces of the 3-Chord bourbon. 1/2 ounce of maple syrup. A couple dashes of bitters.
Let's dive into it.
So again, we used more of the bourbon than anything
Sure.
because we wanted that flavor to come out too. You wanted the people knowing they're drinking a bourbon cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
do you want me to start making it now?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get right into it.
Thanks, man.